I have no mouth, and I must scream.
Which of you 5 would like to play my little game? Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. For all the hours of pleasure you've given me, I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, "I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible." Am is playing a dangerous game here, and not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time? I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. My stomach's growling. Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground. Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship. We're at a level altitude. Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire? A switch. The label says, "Emergency Inflation System." My stomach's growling. Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Vomit stains near the punch bowl. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. I can't take the whole friggin' world with me. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. It's stapled to the table. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. There's nothing useful here. These chairs are all busted up. Damn, it's broken. It stinks in here. Looks like a gas oven, big enough to climb in. A kitchen knife, damn big one too. This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything. Looks like a fork. Nearly missed it. Heavy. Must be made of iron or something. An old cookbook. Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless. It's empty, but the label says, poison, fatal if swallowed. Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food. Everything's coated with grime. That scared them away. Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings. I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me? I've ripped a new hole. No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape? That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me. This must be the Zeppelin's mooring ring. Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. Jesus, that engine's huge. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. Too worn. Ain't worth spit. There's something hard under the pillow. A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be. The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant. It's locked. Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. Jesus, that engine's huge. New sheet. What's the deal here? Material's thick, like canvas. No sheet, just a flea-infested mattress. All the cabins are alike. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. New sheet. What's the deal here? Material's thick, like canvas. No sheet, just a flea-infested mattress. My name's printed on the front of this book. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss and rotting meat. Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines. The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages. It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever. This lever is labeled motivator. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages. I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands. What's this crusty stuff? Rust? No, it's dried blood. Damn key doesn't fit. The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring. The animal's brain implants were released when the engine shut down. At least they're no longer suffering. Damn key doesn't fit. These two sheets make a halfway decent rope. This rope looks strong enough to support my weight. This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore. There's a compass and wires attached to this heart. I tied the knot too tight. Gas is rushing out. Something feels different. We've landed, but where? We've landed next to some honky tonk. This must be the way out. There's a ladder leading to the ground. Some roadside honky tonk with my name on it. A big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit. The windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother? Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar. An old-fashioned jukebox.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glenis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glenis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glenis. Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting. It's broken. Filthy. It's broken. A toilet stall. Am's never given us privacy before. None of this makes sense. Damn spout's twisted. No water is coming out. Big surprise. Graffiti. Men are no good. Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends. Graffiti. The woman did the deed. That's Edna's husband, Harry. Harry looks like he's on another one of his drinking binges. Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Talk to you later. Whiskey. Harry used to guzzle this stuff like it was tap water. Let me pour you a drink. Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorrister. We came on the Zeppelin.
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
What happened in the dining room?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely, did you? Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Can you imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Talk to you later. A magnifying glass, like the ones they use in detective stories. Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here. I've washed my hands of the past. I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorrister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
Are you sure you can't tell me where Edna is?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Let me pour you a drink. Are you sure you can't tell me where Edna is?
Have you spoken to the jackal yet? He seems to have all the inside dope.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Talk to you later.
Well, Gorrister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No. What are you really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorrister?
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorrister. Forgive and forget.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it. It's a long journey across the desert.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorrister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
I am not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Tell me how to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a taste of your heart will put me in a more cooperative mood.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Heed my words, Gorrister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along. You can't take your garbage with you this time, Gorrister.
Should I give my heart to the jackal?
You've been through hell and back, son. Is your heart still worth anything to you?
Talk to you later.
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
Tell me that riddle for getting across the mountains again.
Go to the restroom and flush 3 times. It doesn't make much sense, but neither does what Am's doing to us, does it?
I've got nothing more to say to you. A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard! What have you done? Glenis, what has Am done to you, honey? She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done? That's Edna, my mother-in-law. No, this is too good to be true. It looks like I can't escape you, Edna, even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorrister? We're family, after all.
You were always telling Glenis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorrister, I was just concerned about my baby. Glenis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorrister. Something's gone wrong. Am's two Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you, and you need me. It's that simple.
I ought to kill you right now, you bitch.
Don't be a fool, Gorrister! You need me alive if you want to make it out of here! You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Let me go!
I've got you now, Gorrister, and if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorrister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key. Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
A key. Beef. Grade A quality, too. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here. The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever. One heart looks like another. The corpse's heart looks no different from any other heart. I found Edna and Glenis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's. Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I don't understand your riddle about another organ.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other animals like her.
I've got nothing more to say to you. So many dials and controls. So how do I get out of here? The ignition switch. Edna wrote this logbook.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glenis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glenis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again. Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. This fluid should revive you, honey. Glenis, all these years, and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer. Glenis, what has Am done to you, honey? I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorrister.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Be careful where you use that, Gorrister. I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
A shovel.
What are you thinking, Gorrister? You can't tunnel out of this place. Isn't it a bit premature to be digging your own grave, Gorrister?
The airbags are inflating. We're taking off.
Yeah, you're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation.
To hell with you. But then you're there, aren't you?